Hi everyone. I've been asked about the toilet paper, the TP Mini that I did, and you know me, I recycle as much as possible. I've recycled a product on here as well, and I will be talking about that in a minute. But first of all, I just flipped through some of my old videos, and the one I'm talking about, the TP Mini roll, that's the toilet paper mini roll, the title is Mini Giveaway, and I show you how to emboss. Well, I show you the embossed toilet paper roll, empty of course, and then I make it into a mini. So, and I did give that away as a prize. I'm going to read you some more as well that you can run along and see, because some of these videos are old or older. And but it's a shame to miss them. Anyway, these are the titles of the minis that I've done. Not all of them, I just rushed through a few of them. So the first one is the TP Mini, and that is called Mini Giveaway. That's what it comes under. The next one is an unfinished heart-shaped mini. One of the quickest minis you'll ever make. Mini 7-pocket album tut. New fold journaling mat and multi-tag mini. New tag holders. The finished oriental gents mini. Then I made my friend a mini, and hers is Julie's mini book so far. And the one before that is Julie's mini book part 1. Then the wedding mini. And there are several wedding minis that I did for a friend in work. Lynn's mini part 2. I couldn't find part 1, but you'll come up with it when you look at that one. Unfinished Projects part 2. Black Coffin mini part 3. 8x8 baby mini. A few mini albums that I'm working on. And how to make an A4 mini. So they're just some that you can pop along and have a look. Mainly telling you for the newbies, because for a newbie to come on and think, I'd love to make a mini, it's too complicated. They're not complicated at all. They only look complicated. So don't be disheartened when you see one. I show the easiest and basic techniques possible to make something like a mini. And then as you get more confident, as your experience grows, then you will become quite an expert at making minis. I mean, mine are just basic. My own personal ones, what I do for friends and that, like the baby mini and things like that, I do bounce them up a little bit, if you know what I mean, because, you know, I do what I want. But the basic techniques how to make a mini of all descriptions, and there's all different ones. Run along and have a look at those. Play this back, write them down, and run along and have a look at them, because you might be able to mix and match as well and come up with some fantastic thing of your own. Okay? Don't be frightened. Don't be disheartened. Don't say, I can't do it. I never ever have that in my repertoire. You cannot say that to me at all, because I just don't take you on board, basically. Because anybody can make anything once they know how. And if you try and teach somebody how to do something, you have to be very clear, very precise, and they gain experience that way. I learned everything I know from both my parents. Because I stood and watched for hours. I asked questions, they answered, they showed me the easiest way to do everything I know, apart from what I've learnt myself over the years. And when I teach somebody else, I teach them the easiest possible way to do something. Once you get a technique down, then you can go along and change it, alter it, and make it your own. And that is what it's about. Now, look at this. Beautiful texture on that. Not finished with it yet. I've used, just let me show you, because I should have had that out ready, sorry. I've used this, which is the golden gesso and grounds. It's a black gesso. So I've made a batch up in there. And I wanted a different texture background. I've got beads and things like that, the gel bead and whatever. I just wanted something totally different. And I've come up with that. And as you can see, it's quite good. I'm going to be doing a lot of things with it, but I'm going to tell you what this is. I got this from the Goodwill store when I was in America. Right? It's a pencil sharpener. And so what I did a couple of pencils. I didn't do them fully. I just sharpened a couple of pencils and it grinds it to like a dust. Particles. And then I tip that into there. So that's just pencil stuff. I mixed it. I dabbed it on. I didn't brush it. I dabbed it on to make sure that it had lots and lots of texture to it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It looks a bit like, oh, what do they call it now? There's a name. Artex? Is it Artex? I'm not sure. But it looks a bit like that. Make your own. Using penciled things. And great technique. Waste not, want not. What not? Waste not, want not. So you can even use that up rather than have it going in the bin. Now, what I'm going to do is I've got some of this, which is a Shimmer Glam. Expensive. $5.25 for that. Woo! Fortunately for me, somebody sent it me, so I do thank that person. Can't remember, a long time ago. They'll know who they are, and they know I appreciate everything that somebody sends me. All I'm going to do is just dab it on a sponge and just go over that, like that. Okay. Just so, I mean, I'm going to make a picture out of it. But in order for me to do that, I need to put some dust, glamour dust on it. Doesn't matter about this, you can brush all that in, brush it off. Just do that. See, I'm working on my board that I shouldn't do. It's all out of shape now with all the heat. Okay, so we got a bit of glam on there. Okay, it's all come off the sponge, not wasting any. And what you do, take the heat gun to that, dry it off. Do. Then what I'm going to do is take the gold, find the gold, which I split my lid and is now drying up. Just take the gold rub and buff, see it's sealed, look, I still split my lid. Accidentally split my lid. Well, it's coming out, look. Keep it sealed, won't it? I'm just going to rub that over the whole thing. Some of the bits will come off, but I'm not bothered about that. Like that. I just want a mixture of the two on it. Hopefully I can get that sealed. And then, stinks that stuff as well. And then I've got that now ready to use for whatever I want. And if you look, so it's not only got a texture, it's got some glitter and it's got some shine. And that can now either be cut up and used as a tag, or it can be, I can make a picture. And I'm not quite sure. I might just make 2 tags from it, to be honest, because I like that. Isn't that great? So from your sharpened pencils, mixed in with a bit of paint, hey presto, you've got a nice texture. to work with. See? Try anything. I can't believe that looks. It doesn't look like it's just got shavings in, does it? You know, a lot of people won't tell you how they do the textures and backgrounds, but easy peasy. You could use rice. You know the little rice, dried rice? Mix that with some gel medium and some paint. Slap it on, you've got yourself a texture. Give it a go. I'll speak to you soon. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the minis. Bye bye for now.